Hi Colette. Happy Wednesday.
Hello. Happy Wednesday.
How was your 4th of July? Everything going well? Busy, crazy week?
Yes, actually, it was actually a great week.
Yeah,
4th
for
of
you.
July was actually really nice, I have to say. We were at my
Right.
parents' house, just family, which was really, really nice.
Same thing.
And the fireworks were
Insane.
amazing. Well, here in Rossville, I have to tell you, we had someone on Corell Avenue that put on a spectacular show. It had to go on for like 2 hours. It was amazing. So, and it was just so funny because like I was so excited because I was just remembering, the 4th of July's that we'd had back in the 80s and the early 90s. And it really took me back to then. And my kids were like watching they didn't want to go outside. They were afraid. They just like watched from the window. And then like after 15 minutes, they were like over it. And I was like, how is this even possible? But it really was. I have to say, it was one of the best 4th of July's in a really, really long time.
It was. We were actually in your neighborhood because my mom lives by you. So we did a small family barbecue and the same thing. The kids were loving it. And it was finally nice for them to enjoy a 4th of July because they're older now. I mean, I understand the fireworks were a lot for the people that had babies and the dogs because my dog used to go nuts too. But to enjoy it with, my 6 and 9-year-old, and it was amazing. They loved it. So, what are you drinking?
Okay. This is a very sad day on Wind Down Wednesday.
Why?
I was going to lie and tell you it was a hard seltzer, but it's water.
No.
So,
why?
Well, I'm not pregnant, but so last week I told you I'd started Weight Watchers again, right? So I said, I'll talk to you next week, let you know how it goes. So the whole week went fine until about 2:15 on the 4th of July when I decided I was going to partake in a little hard seltzer. And I promised I was only going to drink 2, and 2 led to 4, and then 4 led to guacamole and barbecues and chips. And then that rolled into Sunday. And I was like, all right. So I had enough again. I got disgusted with myself again. And on Monday, I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and she's been doing intermittent fasting.
Oh, all right.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to incorporate this in with the Weight Watchers. And I have to say, the first 2 days, it's nice. It's good. You only eat between like 11 and 6. Those are the times I'm eating. And then after that, you don't touch anything. So it like gives you real like limits. So like
I don't drink wine on it.
Not the first week. I'm not going to drink wine on it.
Okay.
I have to give it a good go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm going to give it a good week. Like I said, we'll see what happens by next Wednesday.
Try it out.
But I'm still going to toast with my water, and we're still going to have a good time. So cheers to that.
I have the rosé that Alex bought, the Wolfster Estate. I found it on Minibar. They delivered it to me. It is so good. Look at this. First of all, look at this bottle.
You better keep that bottle.
I am keeping it. I got to turn it into a can. So, my crafty ass will turn it into something.
Yes.
So I have a beautiful cup of rosé, and it is really good. Really good.
All right. I got to I'll check it out when I'm back on the sauce. You know what I mean?
To your fasting.
Okay. Thanks.
So how did the fundraiser go?
Amazing. So as we know, last week when we were talking about it, I said my goal was to raise $500. And I had surpassed that goal. So I went to $750. And $750 turns into $1,000, and $1,000 turns into $1,200. So I was so excited. We raised $1,200 for Rocco.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes, and it was such a fun class, I have to say. We had a really, really good time. So I was very happy. So thank you to everybody who had donated. His parents were very happy.
Nice.
So that was amazing. And that's about it. My classes are starting this Saturday. So if anyone's interested in joining classes, you could go to my Facebook page, Zumbini with Colette. It's going to be a 6-week session. It's only $37, and you get the music code to go with it for all the music in class. It's for ages 0 to 4 with a caregiver. So if you want, check out my page. I'm actually doing a free session giveaway raffle that I'm going to be drawing on Friday. So it's for you and a friend to win a free summer session. So if you're interested in that, you can go to my page and enter the raffle. And that's about it. That's all that's really going on. How about you? How was first day of camp?
Camp was good. It's exhausting. I love it. It's like a good exhausting because instead of being home, with the kids and being stuck here, it's actually nice getting out.
Of course.
And even though I'm dealing with other people's kids, they love me. So,
and they listen to you. Well, and they listen sort
of. But it was the first week, so we did have criers, and it was tough. But we make it fun. Like we have a bubble party going on. It's cute. Fun. It's cute. Yeah, no, it is cute. And we have Baby Shark coming. We have to get you coming. I need you to come. I need you to come and do a class because the kids would love it. And I have music with Patrick. He's always a hit. He's coming in August too. So
awesome.
It's good. It's good. It's fun, and it's nice to see the kids in their, like, I say normal because we're doing so many things different, but normal settings, like having fun, talking with other kids and laughing and playing and making art. And it's sweet. And when they leave, they're like, "Oh, Miss Adriana, this was the best day ever." And it like breaks. And then like, "Oh my God, I'm just so happy that I get to do that again." You know what it's like to be in studio and working. It's nothing like virtual,
Of course. And I'm sure the parents were super happy too.
Oh, the parents were flinging them through the door. It was just like, see you later.
See you later.
We don't care. But I did the same thing. My kids go to Kids in Shape. And I did the same thing. I was like, all right, bye. Just text me if there's an issue. See ya.
That's great.
But my kids, they don't want to leave. They're, these poor babies have been home for 4 months. They need to get out. They
absolutely do.
Be with other kids besides their siblings. And it's just great.
Yes.
So we have a very exciting show tonight.
I know.
We have 2 amazing guests who I love them both. We have Jaime from Little Miracles by Jaime, photography by Jaime. Hey, Jaime.
Hi, Jaime.
Hi. Jaime, what are you drinking? I know you're not a big drinker. So
I'm not a big drinker, but I poured a sangria just to make you guys happy that I had an alcoholic beverage.
So cheers to you, Jaime.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So Jaime, tell us about what you do. Let's talk about the photography first.
So I'm Adriana's roommate, basically.
I call her my work wife. We call her work wives. Yeah,
she's my work wife. We split the space at on Main Street in Tottenville, and I basically photograph children and families. Really all phases of photography. I don't really do weddings. I don't do weddings, but anything from maternity to birth to first birthdays, cake smashes, graduations, communions, you name it, and I pretty much do it.
Right. And now since being home, since you haven't been in the studio, I mean, now you're starting to slowly come into the studio. What did you have to do differently while we were in quarantine?
Well, we've basically been doing a lot of outdoor social distancing sessions. So that, the outdoor space is fine. And as long as everyone's wearing a mask when they come closer than 6 feet, really haven't seen a big difference because most people it's summertime, they want it. The only thing I do worry about is going forward, Christmas time, if we have a second wave or we can have then a problem with, doing Christmas sessions. So we may do like August and September just to be sure that people get their pictures.
All right. And I'm sure you have, you're amazing. You did, we were in quarantine. You did the Easter pics with the dinosaur chasing my kids. And we did that all,
we did a lot of digital sessions because you had to reinvent yourself. So I would make parents, I would instruct them how to take pictures of their children by themselves. And then they would send me the picture and then we would Photoshop it into a scene, whether it be on the Easter bunny's lap or in a, more elaborate background, depending on what look they were going for. And they still were able to get their Easter spring photos.
Yeah, and they looked amazing because the way you did my kids, it looked like you were in studio, A
lot of people are doing it for newborn because they don't want to miss out on that newborn stage and they don't feel comfortable,
coming in yet, right?
Close to anybody now. So they've been doing some digitals, which, listen, this is the new way of life. We have to reinvent it.
I know. Unfortunately, this is the way we got to do it. But what are you going to do? And also you are hey, Colette's back.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
You also are a children's book author.
I by accident became a children's book author. Yes.
Tell us how it happens.
So my son basically asked me a question: washing dishes. Does God make mommies? I thought about it. I wrote a little blurb to him about it in a poem-like form. And I was having a conversation with one of his teachers who published a book, and I told her I had written something. She read it, and she was like, you have to publish this. It's great, whatever. So I sent it into a publishing company, and they wanted it, and that was it. I went, through the whole process of illustrating, editing. It was like a 1.5-year process until finally it's available in an ebook and a paperback.
Oh, awesome. And I bought it for my kids. It is a very cute book. And hopefully one day
it's good for baby showers.
It is good for baby showers. I'm just gonna say that. It's good for baby showers, first birthday gifts, anything that has to do Mother's Day, it's great. And it's also great to have you, like I was thinking of making you come into class and do like once we could get back to somewhat normalcy and you could read without wearing a mask.
I would love to do it.
Well, and it's great. I see a lot of that going on in preschools where they will invite the author to come in and read in front of the class, like a surprise guest. So that I think that's totally great because it's a cute book, even for Mother's Day, to do like a Mother's Day event and have you there with them. I think it's great.
Yeah, I've had a lot of feedback about it. How many people like the book and purchased for like a shower instead of getting a card, they would write out the book to someone, and it's very cute. I just liked having something kind of like became a bucket list thing. So
right, and you could order it on Amazon, right?
It's available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Target, Walmart, and it's also on Amazon as an ebook.
And what's the name? What's the title of the book?
How God Made a Mommy.
How God Made a Mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. And we'll post the link in a minute to so people could buy it as well.
Thanks.
And you have a special guest with you as well. We have your wonderful sister.
My sister.
Where is she?
YouTube sensation, thanks to me.
YouTube sensation, thanks to you. Lisa, she's taking credit for your YouTube sensation.
Give credit where credit's due. Come on.
Jealousy's a sickness. Well, soon. I gotta renew coverage. My coverage.
You're older than Lisa, though, right? Are you the
I'm 3 years older. I'm 3 years older than her.
So you're the middle, right? And then you have the baby sister.
Sure
Right.
Yeah.
Baby, she's 35 and has 3 kids. But she's
I know.
Hello.
So Lisa, talk about how you got into doing like what you do, because I know you personally and you're hysterical. From the minute I met you, I fell in love with you. The same as Jaime. Like you guys are so much of that Italian Brooklyn family that I grew up with. Right. So for you to do it live, I love it. I love everything about it. And your TikTok with your husband freaking kill me.
He doesn't even know what's going on. He doesn't even know.
He doesn't find her funny at all.
At all.
No, really?
No.
So what made you just come up with, you know what, let me just, for shits and giggles, start taping myself?
No, what happened was my husband, got cancer. And my sister said one day, she said, why don't we make an Instagram page instead of, text messaging back and forth of us? It'll be fun. So we did it, not thinking anything of it. Long story short, it was just the same thing for a while, the same thing. And then,
I think it really started when we went away and when we were filming the game show that we were on, and we did with the cheese platters. Remember we were. So
I didn't have a lot of followers.
No,
I didn't have a lot of followers. And then what happened when I got a lot of followers was the pants video. With his pants.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, that's my favorite.
And all of a sudden, after that video, and I wasn't posting that video. I was never posting it. And after I did that, it just got big.
Just went nuts. Yeah. It went viral. That's amazing. And you guys did the talk show right? Which I saw, and it was freaking hilarious.
Game show, yeah.
The game show, not the talk show. I'm sorry. You did. You survived.
I applied for an application a long time ago because I always did things like that.
Right.
They call back. And when they call back, I said, who you picking? So my husband said his best friend Giuseppe, and I said, I'm going to pick my sister Jaime.
Right.
So we did it, and then of course, I got us, on the show.
Yeah, no, it was great. It totally was great.
It was
you
fun.
guys are hysterical. You really are.
Fun. It was definitely an experience of a lifetime. We'll never do anything like that again.
Yeah, that was it was amazing. It really was. A lot of fun.
Now you flew to Los Angeles, right? Because it wasn't in New York, but this was I remember you guys doing this last year because Jamie
flew to LA
LA, yeah.
But we didn't film in LA.
We tried out in LA, like to meet us, and then we filmed in Georgia, right? Atlanta.
Oh wow! Yeah. Oh wow! I thought it was filmed in LA too.
No.
Oh, so and is it filmed in like one shot, meaning like it's just what it is, or do they go back like
one day? That's it.
It was 11 hours of shooting. It was a long day. They stopped for lunch and like a dinner break, and that was it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And did they give you like makeup, hair, wardrobe, or you had to bring?
No, they gave us everything.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, they took it back, the outfit. But you got to
they took everything. I was able to wear my pants, but they made me wear their shoes.
Wait a minute. They took their outfit back?
Yeah.
You can't keep
Why?
It's wardrobe.
It's
I thought you had to keep whatever. Oh, wow.
No.
So, Lisa, I don't know. Are you a big drinker or no? You're not really a big drinker.
I'm a big eater.
Sounds like me.
Big snacker.
So you're not intermediate fasting like Colette.
I wish I was.
Intermediate snacking.
This is only what I'm doing right now.
I do not fast, but open up a snack. That's it. I had a Drake's cake before we went on. You'd never know. There's no remnants on my cake.
But no drinks. You guys don't have. You too. You're not a big wine drinker either, right?
No, we're not.
No. So now, was your little sister mad that you took Jamie on the show and not her?
Well,
whatever.
She said yes, but she would have never been able to go.
She said yes, but I don't know if she really would have did it. Right. I didn't think she really thought that we were really going to get it.
We didn't think we were really going to get on, to be honest.
No, I remember you were telling me at the studio, you were like, I got this secret, but you can't tell anybody. She was like, like she couldn't wait to tell somebody.
Well, we zoomed in the living room. Never thinking they would call us back. Out of like thousands of entries, they only called like 25 families.
I did the application. Then I had a Skype with the producer, and I did it. And then I told them, we're going to be on the show, but never nothing. And then they made us all Skype together.
Yeah, but then out of like thousands of entries, they only picked 25 people to send to LA. And then we went to LA. We had to go. It was like American Idol in front of this group of people. And they made us play Taboo, which was our game as kids.
Yeah, because that's a good
one. We were like, this is in the bag.
Yeah.
So they gave Lisa a bag of marshmallows, and she had to put a marshmallow in her mouth and like act out a scene. Yeah. So instead of keeping them in her mouth, she was eating them. No. And they were like, you're not allowed to eat them. You got to keep them in your mouth so that it's hard to speak.
But isn't that like what do you call that?
You think I'm going to have this delicious thing in my mouth and not eat it?
But it's like a sneeze. It just happens.
Like a reflex. It's a reflex.
She just has to.
Yeah.
Right. So needless to say, out of that audition, they picked 8 of us to be on Don't.
Crazy.
On ABC. And then they picked us to be the premiere show.
I know. I saw that. They made a freaking meme out of you in the feathers.
Yeah.
It was hysterical.
Oh, yeah. I never got one.
Lisa wants to know what show. What you didn't get one?
It's called Don't, and it was on ABC.
On ABC.
If you go on ABC,
on demand, right?
On demand. You just look at the first. We were the first premiere episode.
Yeah, this was filmed a long time ago.
Yeah.
This was pre-COVID. This is way before.
This was pre-viral.
Yeah.
Before her being viral.
This was pre-viral. That's right. So Lisa, how was your quarantine? Like, how did you guys? Because you have kids. You had to remote learn, I'm sure. You had to do all that fun stuff, right?
Horrible.
Jamie, horrible.
It was horrible because first of all, I paid for tuition, so I paid to be the teacher. That was a real thing.
He had to pay the whole entire time. I would have lost my shit.
I paid for 3 kids.
I'm done.
For me to be the teacher. And I am definitely not a teacher.
No.
And it was hard because I have a kindergartner and that's such a big year. That's a big year of learning. Thankfully, he's my third. So
socializing.
He's used to keeping up. And then I have a 7th grader, which 7th grade is your most important year before high school.
Yeah.
And then my third grade is pretty independent, so that was good. And then I have a toddler running around, so it was a shit show.
Yeah,
lack of a better
no,
word.
it was a shit show. It is a shit show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you see it, like I see it with the kids that coming into class now. These kids needed this, like this whole time. They're all smiling and they're all coming out happy. Yeah. It's terrible. It's
but I don't know what's going to happen now. September, it's not looking good. So.
No, it's not looking good.
I just saw it today. What they're thinking of.
Well, I don't know if the Catholic schools will be a little bit less. You know,
I didn't watch nothing.
No, well, he wants to do 3 days in school, 2 days out. So if you have a full-time job, you're basically screwed because where are your kids going those 2 days?
I don't know what, I mean, I work another job. I'm a nurse as well. And I work from home. You know that, Adriana.
Right.
But I work at night. I can't imagine working during the day, speaking to patients and running after kids my 5-year-olds had to do an hour Zoom every day. And if I'm not sitting next to him, he's not even paying attention.
No.
So what are they learning?
Well, the best is that they were showing the sample schedules of like the online learning, but it wasn't even like the same days they would have them going every week. It was switching up. Like 1 week they could be going Monday, Tuesday, and the next week they could be going on Thursday and Friday.
So like you have 4, I have 3. So I'm going to send 1 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday.
No, that's why they have to do. Family has to go at the same time.
I'm going to get a freaking carpool or an Uber just to drive my kids to school. So I can.
And what about the people that use the bus, the school bus? Like, what happens then? They can't go on the school bus, so it's like
disaster.
It's a disaster.
Scary.
I can't. It is scary. I feel bad for the kids. I mean,
my son's going into 8th grade. I feel sorry for him. Like,
that's a big year.
It's a big year.
I know. The little ones, they could, they'll adjust, but the big ones, it's hard. It's hard.
It's sad.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they change their mind, but it doesn't look that way.
There's so much BS with it because they're all fighting with each other. So they gotta, get over it and just open them up full time. That's what I say.
I say send them back.
But I will say, doing classes in a mask is no fun.
No.
What
about when there's no air conditioning in the schools?
Oh.
But my kid's school doesn't have air conditioning.
Right.
Imagine sitting there in a mask all day teaching and films with these kids in 90-degree weather.
No. And then they're not going to do lunch, obviously, in school.
In classrooms, they're
not allowed to leave the classroom for anything unless they get the bathroom. But everything's going to be done in the same classroom.
Makes no sense.
You can go to camp this summer, but you can't go to school.
Right. Because they're saying there's too many kids. But I did hear that Catholic school might open full time for 5 days.
Well, we have a large campus. So I think there's a good chance that even if they put I'm saying this, no one said this, but what if they put what's that called? The trailers or something on the property to try to distance everybody. I just can't imagine that it would, what's it called? How are people going to say, I'm going to pay all of this money for school that they're not going to?
3 days a week.
No, I can't.
No.
It's crazy.
You're not in, Lisa, they're not in Catholic school, your older ones, right? No.
No, but she has the baby registered for September.
Right.
And if we don't go, who's going to pay for pre-K 3? Honestly, to do a virtual.
You know what? I off my words, the DOE is going to scratch pre-K 3 altogether.
Yeah.
They're gonna, because they need the extra classrooms for because now they're breaking up the classroom size.
They need socialization.
Now I just saw they're doing communion at our school, and the kids got to wear the mask for communion.
No.
Oh, I didn't even think my daughter's communion got canceled. So this is,
you know what the Staten Island masks are going to be like for the
school kids read
they're going to be dazzling.
Oh, it's already posted. Hello, they're already up and posting those crazy masks. So you could add another $100 to your bill.
Shut up.
I'm just hoping that my daughter's dressed.
I was kidding.
No.
Bringing out the masks?
Of course they are.
They're blinged out. Are you crazy?
They're going to have to forget about it.
Are you crazy?
It's going to be silk shantung on their face.
Forget it.
Get out of here. They're going to be spitting out pearls in their mouth. You know, to make something different.
Yeah.
They're going to be spewing out pearls.
I can't. I'm trying. So
it's going to be
over the course of, I know I've been following you probably for about 4 or 5 months now, I guess. I saw you were on with Donnie and Jenny, right? And you were on
Yeah.
ET.
She's a big deal.
So she is a big deal. It's so funny because I didn't really. Somebody had turned me on to you, so like I started watching you, and then I think I saw you outside of Adriana's because I had done a Zumbini class for Adriana pre-COVID, and I think you were outside, and I was like, that's
Starstruck.
I'm like, oh, that's her.
No, you have to see the mothers when they see her.
Forget it.
Wait, so I'm like, is that her?
My sister went to what's it called? The Dunkin' Donuts. People were screaming out of their cars.
Yes.
I was driving there.
No, listen. I mean, but this is Staten Island. Staten Island isn't big. My sister went to Dunkin' Donuts, and people were like, "What money, mommy?" She's like, "What's happening?"
Wait, I'm in ShopRite, and this woman that works in ShopRite like backed up next to me, and she went, "I know you're that lady." I said, "I'm not her, I'm my sister," but I had a mask on. How did she even know? I didn't have the clip, so like I don't even know how she.
Yeah, because she has the white clip. The white clip kills me.
She said, "Your eyes are the same."
When you did the toilet paper bow in your hair for the quarantine, I died. The toilet paper bow made my whole life.
I love her.
I loved it.
2 people that I spoke to told me that they're going to be her for Halloween.
Shut up.
Yes.
Is there a One Funny Mommy costume?
It's going to be.
It's going to be a haircut.
Not really much.
I don't forget that gorgeous shirt you have on today.
Oh, let me see. Yes, shirt. She does have a shirt.
She does.
It's a pajama.
It's
been
a
my
tee.
pajama forever. The tea.
No, but your husband
sitting on my floor right now. I don't sit in a chair. I'm not doing what you used to do. Look at my backdrop. I got a TV.
Beautiful farm.
I don't care.
Better than the naked woman that's usually in most of your videos.
I don't know what that picture depresses me so much.
What about she has a picture of a naked woman with a vase, and no one ever comments that she's this naked woman with the vases in the background. It's either that or her shower.
Every time he sees it, he goes, "Mama, Mama."
Oh, stop.
It's like a naked woman with a thing. She's holding like a vase in her hand.
What happened?
Oh, Carmen says she saw you walk in Old Navy and recognized you right away. You kept me laughing through the whole quarantine. Thank you. See, that's the best part, that you make people laugh and you get through it. And you get them through it. You know?
I don't know what. Yeah.
Linda said the costume comes with a mapina.
Oh, the costume. We have to get a costume with a mapina.
We need a mapina. And the oil.
And the oil. We have
to. Definitely.
It survives everything.
Jamie, we should go as your sister.
We're gonna go to no. She just got an order of all the new white clips that she ordered, and in the thing came black ones. No, came black ones. I go, this is your formal wear.
Oh, yes.
When you go on like a date night, you throw the black one in
and bling it
for the bling it out.
Yeah. You gotta bling it for communion, Lisa.
For the communion.
White one's gotta be blinged for communion.
Lisa, I want to know your what do you think of the drive-by birthday parties that people are doing? The parades, the birthday parades. What's your opinion?
I think it's perfect with people like my mother that don't want anybody coming over.
Yeah.
I don't want company.
That's her dream.
That's what that is. Because she's all over
that's true.
in the driveway.
My mother invented the drive-by. When we were kids, my mother used to take us trick-or-treating, and she'd sit in the car and roll by, right? Lisa?
No.
Leah, am I lying?
Yeah.
She used to go
and she used to yell, go.
No, she didn't.
She's there.
Let me tell you something. We don't have a picture of their mother. Their mother is gorgeous. Like Jamie posts.
She's watching and she's gonna love you for that.
She is. She looks like she's like 50 years old. That's number one. She is beautiful. When I looked at her, I'm like, James, there's no way this lady's your mother. She is gorgeous. She really is.
She's gonna love you for saying this.
She is. She really is. But you guys grew up in Brooklyn. You didn't grow up in Staten Island.
No, we grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa was what? 15? How old were you, Lee, when we moved here? 15. Because I was 18.
I was going to be 17.
And how did you meet David?
I met David. I went out one night. And I swear to God, I went out one night with my friend Jenna. And we were there and whatever. And all of a sudden I turned to her and I said, oh my God, that guy's so cute. He'll never talk to me. Sure enough, he did.
Now he still doesn't want to talk to her.
No, he came up to me. He talked to me, and we hung out every day every day after we met every day, and then whatever, then relationship, whatever, and then here we are. I'm sitting on my rug and he's sitting outside listening to me.
And the kids are sleeping. Well, the little one is.
My son goes to sleep at 5.
Yeah. Shut up.
In the
He's out of
afternoon?
control.
5? What time does he wake up? 5 in the morning? Oh, that's early.
5, 6. I'd rather wake up early. I wake up early. I'm up at 4:30.
I try to get her to make him stay up later.
4:30? Well, she is very, like, you tell her to come to class for 9:30. She's there at 9:15.
Wait, I forgot class today.
She brought your son. I figured.
I forgot all about class. She had a ring.
Yeah, they're funny and they're funny. They're cute. They're cute together. They really are.
So cute. My son is.
They are. They are, and they're like 2 old men. They're adorable.
My son is obsessed. My son's obsessed with you. He was so excited to be back.
He has such a smile. It's so infectious.
So
it really is.
He
really is.
Excited to be there.
He's so cute.
He's so excited to be back.
They really are so cute. They missed it. You could tell that they missed it. You could tell that the kids needed this. They needed to be with each other. And you know what? They're a little bit nicer to each other. There's like a little less of the fighting. There's less of the like, that's my toy. So I think they need that interaction. They needed to be with each other. They did. They did. They all did. They all did. Even my kids needed it.
Missed it so much.
They did. They really did.
Yeah.
And Jamie, what's going on for the summer? And you said you might do summer sessions.
So I'm thinking about doing for Christmas. You mean?
Yeah.
Holidays. Yes. So I'm thinking about offering an August, September holiday option, because if we get closed down again, people are going to be without holiday sessions, or they may have to do digital, which is fine. Right. But for now, we have to have, I'd rather just get it over with and do it. The only thing that may be challenging is like the clothing, but you know what? The world is upside down this year. So why not just go with it?
Yeah, but everybody usually takes their Christmas pictures in May. So might as well do it in September.
Right. I know. She sells out in like,
I do like 165 families in 2 months.
Insane.
It's crazy.
But everybody's does them months and months and months earlier.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And the dresses get puffier and puffier.
Forget it.
Every time.
Tool.
A lot of tools.
Adriana comes and sees a lot of. She's giving stickers out a lot to make kids laugh.
If you walked in on us on a regular day, you would think we're psychotic.
Yeah.
Because we're singing Baby Shark. Yeah. And then if the kid's crying, I'll try to come in and be like, do you want to stick us, Mom?
We have 7 kids between the 2 of us. So if life wasn't chaotic enough, then our business is our kids. So it's like we never get any adult time.
No. Never get adult time, because it's one after the other. It's like a class and then a photo shoot and then another class. So we catch each other in like, maybe like a coffee break, but we're
constantly at the coffee shop,
constantly in Main Street. Everybody
love that coffee.
I haven't gone back yet. I'm waiting. I can't wait.
I can't be away.
I will. I'll meet you.
Morning jolt. All week I've been having that.
Almond monkey with skim milk. I get and a shot of espresso.
I don't like almond monkey.
I get a morning jolt.
Me too. I'm not a peanut.
And I love when she makes it because she makes it thicker.
Who? Ingrid, the owner.
Ingrid makes it the best.
Ingrid makes the shakes the best. Kevin gets mad, but I'm sorry, Kevin.
I love Kevin, but he cannot make it. He cannot hold a candle to Ingrid's.
No, wait a minute. But the young girl that works there by herself with the short ponytail, she made it unbelievable for me. I actually called when I left, and I said, "You made
that's nice."
Everybody should try the protein shake it, and then come back next week and talk about it.
Yes, definitely. Next week we might be going on. We might be going to Corner House.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Location. So Jamie, talk to Laura. Yeah, you want to come? Corner House barbecue.
Yeah, Laura will definitely love us there.
You never had? Oh, you got to come.
I've never been there either.
We could sit outside.
We could sit outside. We could have their drinks, sample their food. She wants us. I think we're going to do it next week.
Yeah, Laura makes the most unbelievable cakes. So through that, her husband now has a restaurant, Corner House Barbecue, and it's a great hangout, a nice vibe. The food's good.
I need a cake for James's birthday. Maybe I'll look.
Oh God, she makes everything. She's like magical.
She does a lot of my cake smashes. She delivers them.
Yes.
Go for us.
But you better text her now though, because
you gotta text her now. Hot commodity.
No,
Staten Island. I got to text next year. I got to text him about his 18th
What? When's the birthday?
Now.
When's
July.
the birthday?
July. Oh, forget it.
You're done. You're gonna make an end. Get into it.
Sorry.
I'll make my own.
I'll whip you up.
Cake.
Kitty cakes. Kitty cakes.
Oh, kitty cakes.
I just ordered my son's birthday Sunday. I just ordered it yesterday.
Yeah, kitty cakes is good. I like the ice cream cake.
Yeah,
kitty cakes is good. No, Lisa cracks me up because I would send a class schedule, right? So it was like Dr. Seuss Day, Wear Purple Day, and then she texts me. She's like, "What the fuck do I got to put on this Dr. Seuss Day? What do you want?"
Even if I see what she says on the list, I always have to text personally. Like, so what is this and was that? Even if it's in an email, because I don't want it like that. I want it in a text message. I'll say, "Hey, so what do you want
I
me to
feel
do?"
like I can't keep track of anything anymore. It's so much.
Being in that business, all right. A lot like me as a mom, I can't stand the spirit days.
Yeah.
I don't do them.
Every once in a while, it's fine. Like maybe once a month, do something fun. But if you don't do it, the parents would be like, "Why didn't you do Dr. Seuss Day? Why aren't you doing Baby Shark Day?"
But did we do any of this stuff? I feel like we did nothing.
Nothing.
Our teacher opened up the door. She was a Weeble watcher and flung shit at you. The candy.
I don't remember doing any of this stuff.
Sure.
Everything today is so extra.
You don't remember doing Crazy Hat Day?
I was doing Crazy Hat Day. Hello.
Shut up.
Listen to me. My father one night goes, "Go to bed. I got it." I said, "Okay."
I would snap feverishly making my hat. She didn't make nothing.
Yes. So I went to bed and I had a New Kids on the Block hat and he taped all the comic strips to it. Now, I didn't have to wear it, but I went into school and I wore it. And I was crying as I wore it, walking through her classroom. And Jamie didn't see it. She went like this. Exactly what she did. She went.
She disgraced my name because I was, you know.
Because you were the cool one.
I was the creative one in the family. So I had a rep.
And I was the dancer and I was the captain of the cheerleading.
You weren't.
I was in dancing school for 12 years and I was captain of my cheerleading. Yes, I was.
So my mother made her choose one.
And then my mother made me choose one and crushed my whole career.
You're not kidding? You're really.
My mother said.
You're dead serious.
My mother said.
Somebody wrote to me on Facebook. They were writing in the high school that we went to in the chat. They're like, "Do you know that one funny mommy went to Bishop Kearney High School?" People were like, "Oh my God, no way, no way." So some girl wrote, she was the captain of our cheerleading team and my mentor. I thought, so I had to screenshot it.
Okay.
I'm like, she
died. And
a mentor, who knew? On the cheerleading team of all things.
My mother crushed it. I was the best. My mother crushed my whole career. She said, "You can't do dancing school and cheerleading. You have to pick one." You imagine that?
So what'd you pick?
I picked cheerleading because I was the captain.
Sure,
if I would have took my dance to, I could have took what?
You couldn't let the team down.
I could have let my whole team down, and then I could have been a dancer today.
She could have
been a ballerina. You do. You do have a lot of rhythm.
I mean, you could have been like one of the Nets cheerleaders.
Oh,
yeah.
You could have been like
more like a knit.
Oh, a knit.
A heavy set net. I would have been a knit. I was been a netter.
Right. No, we did dance.
Another one.
Another. No, we did dance for 2 years. 2 years we did dance. My mother put us in the same class. My sister hated it. I loved it. But my mother, because my sister hated it and my mother didn't have time to drive 3 kids everywhere because they're not retired, like, stupid like we are, to drive us everywhere. She was like, "That's it. Your sister don't like it. You're done.
You're done." She ruined your career too. So now the two of you can ruined your career.
Yeah.
Because Melissa hated it. We had to stop.
Well, I had to do gymnastics because that's what my sister did, and I was a fat kid, so really gymnastics was not my thing. I always loved to dance, and then in high school, I wanted to dance so bad, so I went on like the school dance, the little school dance team that you like try out for.
Sing?
And then my mother refused to pay for me to go to dancing school, so I paid my way through dancing school in high school.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? And now I'm a Zumbini instructor. See what happened?
She crushed your dreams too. 3 of you.
She did.
Dreams crushed.
So
you're the success story. They're not.
We could have been the Rockettes. 3 of us.
We could have been
the freaking Rockettes.
I'll still be one. I love to dance. I love to dance.
Me too.
I love to dance. I think I
loves to
invented
twerk.
twerking.
She loves. I said at the same time. She loves to twerk.
She invented.
Can you twerk? Can you do it?
Yeah.
My body just won't move that way. I
does it all day
You
long.
have to have the right kind of body.
Mine is not.
Wait, hold on one second. My husband just is in the bathroom. Hold on.
Wait, are you going to show us? What's happening?
Is she gonna twerk?
She's twerking in the camera?
If she twerks, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose it.
I can't.
She's nuts. But you see how the parents were back then.
Oh no, my mother
Like,
never took me anywhere.
CD, dance, gym, Lego club. We pay for everything.
Nothing. And not even that. My mother didn't want to drive anywhere. You know, like when we were teenagers and like you always had like one parent had to drive you and the other one like picked you up. My mother never did any
If it was
of that.
at nighttime, my father was going because my mother was not good at night.
No, my mother never drove anywhere. CCD. They had people that took me. Like they, and my mother stayed at home. That was the best part. Is that my mother was a stay-at-home mom.
No, my mother worked. My mother worked a little bit in the beginning, and then once we went to junior high, that's when she started working at sea. So I was the lucky kid that drove to high school in a fucking blue minivan by my mother on her way to work because I refused. My
mother sent us in an army truck once. Remember the guy across the street?
We used to go with this old man across the street from us in this dilapidated truck.
Stop.
He was 103. I'm not kidding. There was no headrest on the seats.
Stop. Really? She just sent you to school.
She sent us with him. It was the kids across the street from our grandfather. So we used to go with him. I could still see his whole outfit. He looked like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Right?
Would you do that with your kids? I would never.
No, I don't even think there was seatbelts.
No, there was no seatbelts.
No.
It was a bucket seat.
My grandfather used to pick us up from school and then pick up my brother from pre-K and used to put my brother on his lap as he drove home. And Roberto drive the car. And we remember him going, whoa, and we would go like this. Imagine. ACS. They would call ACS.
Yes.
ACS on us if we did this now.
Uh-huh.
There was lots of, I remember driving in the 80s, like as a kid, and my father, he would stop and like the beer cans would roll out from underneath the seat. Like, I don't know, because I remember they used to like drink with a beer can, like while they would drive, like it was nothing. Like
my friend's brother used to pick me up and he had no floor on the car. And he'd say, lift your feet. I swear to God. And you'd see all the things. You'd go, lift your feet. And I had my feet up in the air. He had no floor on the car. I swear to God, all sparks. You would see all sparks.
Oh my! Well, nothing would beat going. All right. So now you guys are from Brooklyn. You have an Italian family. My family, we used to go to Italy every summer because my grandparents had a house there. So because the Ginzos, it's not that we're cheap. We're not cheap. We're not cheap people. We just
like it till the eagle screams.
Right. And you like to try to trick people that we got one, we got a free person in. So it's kind of like the chase. So my grandfather, we would have to, if you had 6 people in the car to go to the beach, you had to pay extra. But if you had 5, you would pay. So you know what they would do? They would stick me and my sister in the fucking trunk. In the trunk of my grandfather's car. We would pull up to where they would check in the passes. And my mother would be like, all right, get in the trunk. My sister would go in the trunk until we got into the fucking parking lot, and we would hop out of the trunk.
That's like Disney, stroller.
$6.
Kids use phase 3.
But just because they had to have that one up on people, I got 2 free kids in. It's not. We would never now. Now we're crazy. But even in Disney, my father used to make me lie.
Me too.
Oh, you're 6 years old today. You're not. 6 years old today. Okay. Thanks.
Now what Disney charges is ridiculous that you feel like I have to, get something.
I went last year, 2 years ago, for a family of 5 to go. I didn't do the whole 5 days at Disney fast pass. I'm not that type. There's people that do it. They live for it. I'm not that type of person. 2 days at a park with 3 boys is fine for me.
Yeah.
It cost me $2,500 just for the tickets.
Yeah.
Just for the tickets. The house that I rented was cheaper than the tickets for Disney.
People go 3-4 times a year. I don't know how.
My kids will never see Disney.
It's not even funny. It's not even fun.
No,
it's torture.
You hate each other and everybody after it's done.
It's my kids were miserable.
Never doing it again.
They were miserable the whole time. My kids miserable.
My kids were crying to go in the pool.
Yeah, they were like, "Can we go?" The house that we rented had a game room with like all old arcade, Xbox. They wanted to go home. I'm like, I just paid $2,500 for Disney, and you want to go sit in the house and play arcade and play Pac-Man?
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
No. Have you gone, Lisa? Or no?
No, I haven't went with him yet. I want to go on the cruise, the Disney cruise. I mean,
I would do that.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah, but I feel like who's going to go on a cruise now?
No.
Watch me.
That's like,
so
people like, are you buying school supplies?
You eat good on the cruise.
I've heard. I've never been on one.
Yeah.
I've been on 5. Me and my husband, before we had kids, all we did was go on cruises.
I love
it. I'm dying
I
to
love
go on
cruises. But I'm scared with the kids because I'm afraid, like my twins are a little nuts. I'm afraid if they
with the water.
jump
You
right over
have to be.
the railing. Like, look at me, I'm driving off the railing. And that would be the twins gone.
Scary.
Yeah, it is. But, who knows? I don't know we're not allowed to do anything now. Can't go to Europe.
No, I have nothing to do with going out of the country anyway. I'm happy here.
I'm going to LBI. I'm going to Jersey for a week.
We go to Lancaster the end of the summer. It's fine. Works.
You're still doing it? I was thinking about it. You're still doing it.
September 4th to the 8th.
At least
they don't restrict it.
What? I booked it, but my husband. I booked it, but depending on him, because he's still going to be on chemo, so I don't know if he's going to be able to go. Yeah.
Right. I know that's tough too because you have to be extra careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because your immune system is low.
She said we could do it. She said we could do it. He's got to wear a mask and everything like that. But he's like, I'm.
What about the people wearing masks in Disney?
No, imagine
in this heat.
No.
And
then you got to wait online to sanitize your hands. You already have to wait 7 hours to see Mickey Mouse.
I don't want to wait in the heat without a mask.
Forget it. I took my kids to the park today, right? Wolf's Pond Park, right? So I asked everyone, I'm like, do the kids go? Are they wearing masks? Because I didn't know what to expect. So we get there, there's no one there. So it didn't matter. My kids lasted 7 minutes. It's too hot. I want to go home. No mask.
Oh, no mask.
No. 7 minutes. I want to go home.
But that park is hard because you have all those like bodies of water. There's all those gnats all over.
Yeah.
Where?
It's not
Wolf's Pond.
Or for Highland.
Yeah.
I don't love that park.
Sweat off in that one.
Well, they would
sweat your ass off anywhere outside today.
The Rainbow Park. Our kids killed each other in that park.
Killed each other.
The Rainbow, it's a small park.
I'd rather say, it's easier to stay home.
Yeah, it is easier to stay home.
We
rented a house. We rented a house in LBI, and everybody's like, "Oh, go out to eat. Go to this restaurant." I got 3 kids.
Get out of here.
For me to go out to eat is torture.
Horrible.
It's torture. Because by the time I get my appetizer, they're done. They're done. Like, we want to go home. Where's my iPad? I'm tired. I'm like,
you should just get like $70 and burn it in the street. It's fun. It's more fun.
I'd rather go to McDonald's drive-through and bring it home at that point.
That's how I feel.
Set them up and that's it. I can't unless I'm going me and my husband alone to go out to eat with the kids. For me, is impossible.
No, you don't want to do that.
No. And Jamie, you got 4. I can't even imagine.
Get at it.
Nobody's having fun. Who's fighting over what? It's just crazy.
It's horrible. It's not worth it.
But you told me 4 is easier than 3.
I see it to be easier because there's no odd man out. So like rides, sitting next to each other in the restaurant, whatever, everybody's a partner. So nobody feels like that. Yeah, everybody has a buddy.
What about you, Colette? Being that you have 2, do they get along? The 2
No, my kids hate each other. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They literally wake up like punching each other in the face.
You have a boy and a girl?
Yes, a boy and a girl. And my girl is older.
Yeah.
And it's just, they cannot keep their hands off of each other. I spend half my day just screaming at, like, just pulling them apart.
Like
that's been the hardest part for me with this whole quarantine is because my kids, if they actually got along and like played together nicely, and if they fought once in a while, it'd be fine. But it's literally every 5 minutes. So I'm just hoping when they get a little older, my son is just turning 5 and my daughter is 7. So I'm hoping maybe when they get a little older, they'll.
Everybody says like, oh, boy and girl is perfect. I feel like it's so hard. They don't have any of the same interests, likes, toys, shoulders. No. You know, I mean, they could kind of come together, but it's difficult.
Yeah, but
you know
what? All girls and all boys.
Yeah.
Little girls.
Yeah.
That was hard.
It is.
That was hard.
But you know what? It was me, my sister, and then my brother was the baby. So that was hard too. Because it was, he's Jesus. He's still Jesus Christ, but he was Jesus Christ.
My son is the air that I breathe. The reason that I wait. Yeah, my son's everything.
My mom says, God gave me 3 boys because I abused her for giving her, her son. And we used to say, my sunshine. But he still is her sunshine. So
yeah.
But he had to deal with us. Like we made him play Barbies. We made him play house. Like he had no choice. He had 2 big sisters.
But I feel like when you're a mother of a boy, you feel like you're raising the perfect man. So that's why you get
You
that.
are.
Yeah.
And then that boys
my
are
son
not
can
like
never do anything wrong in my eyes.
No, boys will never be like mean to you. Like sometimes I see my friends with daughters, they're like nasty to them.
So nasty. Nasty.
Boys don't do that.
I love my son.
I love you.
I love my daughter too.
I'm not biased.
But it's a different relationship.
It is.
My son literally wakes up and comes in my room and every morning goes, "Good morning, mommy," and he kisses me right on the lips. And my daughter is just like, she wakes up and she's like, "I'm grumpy," and I'm like, "What else is new? What else is new?" Okay.
No, I know. Like I came downstairs like this today, like with lipstick on. And my son Frankie was like, "Wow, Mom, you look beautiful."
Oh,
and I'm like, Frank, like you need, like the boys do that. The girls, they don't care. I think we're snippy from birth. I think.
When I had my son Dominic, my third, I had on, like, at that point it was my 3rd C-section. I didn't want pants. I wore that flower like pajama. When my son Sal came into the hospital, he was like, what was he? They're 4 years apart. So he was 4. He goes, "Mom, I love your dress." It was like a house dress. Remember Lisa with all the flowers on it? Mom,
yes,
I
have my
dress.
muumuu, my black muumuu with the flowers that I've always worn my whole life. James says, "Mom, you look beautiful."
He's the naked lady with the vase is her.
That was her recital outfit. The muumuu.
No, her recital outfit with tummy control. Tell them about your stockings.
My mother put me in tummy control tights. So everybody always said to me, "Why are you wearing shorts? Why are you wearing shorts?" I was like, "I'm not." So I had dancing school, dance skin, or tummy control shorts. And I would be like, "Hi, guys." And they'd be like, "Why are you wearing shorts?" I was like, I'm not. What are you talking about? She had me in tummy control tights. Okay.
She used to buy her men's jeans and cut them at the knee.
She sent me to school with a chicken palm from Jenny Craig, and I had peel from Nutrisystem. I had to peel back the film.
Stop.
And I said, Miss Bays, can you heat this up? My mom said, and just, you can't do that. I had no lunch. Sent me with chicken palm with cutlery.
No, what about kindergarten? My mother sent me to school with a tuna fish sandwich, and they wrote, "Mrs. LeBate, a tuna fish sandwich is not a snack." Some people have goldfish.
What about when I was naked?
I had a full
tuna
fish.
What about when I was naked in the school bathroom when you walked in? Because it was dress-up day.
Lisa forgot that you had to dress up for Halloween.
Dress-up day.
So I go for Halloween. I go in the bathroom. I see my mother on the floor, my sister naked, and my mother is putting hot rollers in her hair. So picture my naked sister
in the school bathroom.
In the school
bathroom. My mother had we went to Our Lady of Grace in Brooklyn. She had the rollers, it was dressed down for school. Why did her hair have to be set? Because she was a pain in rollers, and she wanted the whole getup.
Yeah, of course.
So here's my mother, foaming at the mouth because she wants to kill her.
Foaming at the mouth like a Rottweiler with rubber.
And here I am. I walk in. I go, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I forgot."
Embarrassing.
So because she had to be Cinderella.
Imagine
the costume. She had to be like in the full blown,
I made a damn good Cinderella, and I made a wonderful Snow White.
She made it.
I look just. Jamie, show the picture when you put it on.
I gotta find it.
You have to send it to me. I want to see her picture.
She made a good Snow White. My mother says she's the best Snow White.
I was the best Snow White I've ever seen. I looked just fucking like her. I did.
The embarrassing. Imagine doing that to your kids nowadays. They would kill us.
Nowadays,
water if my son. I feel like I would walk on water if my son asked me to. I'm so upset.
I feel like now I'm
outside the classroom like this.
Extra.
I'm
looking for the picture as we're talking.
She does. I see her. She's like, I have the cubbies.
Here's her dancing school picture. Can you see it?
No, I can't see it.
No.
Jealousy.
Wait, I see stars.
A little bit. Oh, she has the hat on backwards.
It was like a flapper.
Oh.
Well, if you must know, that was Stomp.
My mother every Thursday blasts everybody on Instagram, so that's why I'm getting
that was Stomp. You better stomp all right in the neighborhood. And I was in the front of the line for tap. And my mother and father always say she has a lot of rhythm.
Yes.
Remember?
I have
to say, I've heard you sing.
Wait, this is when she was a brownie. Doesn't she like James? Where is it?
Oh no, I see the brownie picture. You are all James in that picture.
I was everything.
All James.
I was in the Tea Club. I was in the Italian club.
She signed us up for chorus 8 o'clock in the morning at church on a Sunday morning. She used to wake me up. She used to go, "You don't have to come, but I'm going." She never missed a time. I'm like, I am not going. Chorus. Emily used to wake me up. "You don't have to go, but I'm gonna go." Go.
Oh my God.
It would be a blizzard. She'd be fully dressed in her uniform waiting to go to school. My house used to be out cold.
I drove to school. Remember Ferocious Floyd?
Who's Ferocious Floyd?
This hurricane or something?
She
I
told me
drove to school. And my father called me. And he goes, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm going to school." He said, "Get home now." I went home. So bad out. I couldn't miss a day of school. I had anxiety. My father used to lay in bed with me at night because I had OCD. I had very bad anxiety, but I had to be a straight A student. And so I used to study on the bathroom.
I didn't care if I was straight D.
And I used to study on the bathroom floor. My father used to open the door. He used to go, "Are you done yet?" I would say, "No." And he used to lay in bed with me that night. I go, "I'm going to fail. I just know I'm going to fail." He used to go, "You're not going to fail. You're going to do good. You're going to do good."
Yeah, you can tell. She's the first. She's the first one.
I don't want to hear this anymore, Mommy would yell. So she used to go, "So fucking fail."
I found it. Hold on.
What do you got? What's that?
I don't know if I can show it. What the hell's wrong with that?
No, get closer.
No, it gets brighter.
It gets brighter.
Oh, that's the Snow White picture.
Oh, is that the Snow White? Oh, there you go.
Yes. I'll see the collar. I see it.
You saw
very cute Snow White.
I know
that is a cute Snow White.
Yep, she was a good Snow White.
That was a good Snow White.
So is she the favorite, Jane? Or
is Lisa the favorite?
No, Jamie's the favorite.
I don't know. I'm not
the favorite. Yeah.
Jamie, my mother and father think that they're hearing holy hymns when she talks.
Get out of here.
Jamie called. I gotta go. Jamie called. I could be like, "Ma, I'm in a river alone straight." Jamie's on the line. I gotta go. Oh, Jamie's beeping. I'll call you right back, Mommy. Okay, Mommy. Okay, Mommy. I'll call you right back. I said, "Mom, good."
Middle child.
She's obsessed.
Meanwhile, when my parents used to go away, they used to leave us notes. Make sure the baby eats. My sister, full-blown adults.
My mother, Jamie used to babysit us in the morning. My mother used to leave a note when she used to run to the stores at 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't eat the cake. Don't eat the cake. She always had a cake. She said, "Don't eat the cake."
We obviously didn't listen.
Lisa, don't eat the cake. And Jamie used to babysit us. She used to put on heels with my mother's T-shirt. "Come on, kids."
No, you know what we did once? Remember when we got raw hot dogs and we said, "We're going to make Jamie goes, tell the whole story. We were little and we wanted to be like mothers with the carriages.
So she put on my mother's heels on both of us. And she goes, "Go ahead, sit down. I'll make a little something." So
I'll make a little something.
So we got frozen hot dogs and crescent rolls.
Oh,
no. I don't know where my mother was. I can't tell you. They were outside. Whatever she was doing. And we microwaved them. The microwave, the whole thing went on fire.
In a styrofoam plate. Yeah. I said, "What are you cooking?" And I said, "Michael, what are you cooking?"
She was like 7. No, yeah.
No. She was a little something, a little something. I said, "No, Jamie, really, it's on fire."
Like your fire, yeah, no, insane. But imagine doing that now. Imagine doing that now with your kids. Like I feel like I'm so up my kids' ass that they wouldn't even have a chance to cook something.
My kids can't pour their own water. I don't let my daughter do anything. Nothing.
No. We're creating invalids. Is what we're doing.
We are. It's a problem. It was funny. I was outside and my daughter, I think she wanted to cross the street. She's almost 8 years old. And I'm like, "You want to cross the street?" I used to play in the street when I was like 6. And I'm like, maybe I should teach her how to cross the street.
Yeah.
We had a rule that when the street lights went on, I had to get my ass in home. But they didn't care where we were. We were in the woods, street. We lived in a cul-de-sac. I was on my bike. As soon as the street lights came on, it was time to go home. And we did. But now imagine I would never let her out there.
My 12-year-old asked me one night, 9:00 at night. He goes, "Ma, and he's mentioned 2 girls' names. Could so-and-so and whatever come over tonight?" I go, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Yeah, okay, they could come over." Never thinking that they're coming over.
She called me.
12-year-old girls coming over my house almost 10:00 at night.
No.
God, no.
I called my sister. I said, "Lisa, could you imagine? My father would have never let us go."
Are you kidding me?
Angelo's house. He was like, "All right, go to bed."
I said, "What? You have company this late?" I said, "Put me on the phone with them. Get them out of there. Get them out of there."
Imagine.
You were here. Remember with David when he was on the phone with his friend coming over? I said, "Don't."
Because you're not.
Don't.
See, I don't
you're not coming.
My house could be a free for all. I don't care.
I said, "Don't do it."
No, don't do it. You can't do it. You can't.
No,
because imagine your parents. Imagine somebody rang your bell at 10:00 at night. A boy rang your bell. My father would have a heart attack. My father would go away with a bat. No, my father.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I had a curfew when I was in college. When I lived at home, I still had to be home.
Jamie was married, and my father called her up yelling at her because she slept out. Remember, Jay?
I don't remember.
My father called my Jamie boy. They were married. And he goes, "Oh, where's Jamie?" He goes, "She slept out at so-and-so's house." He called her. He goes, I don't remember. My mother goes, "She's a married woman."
My grandfather, God rest his soul, very old school. Never, like, you were never allowed to go out. God forbid AC, like dinner with the friends. My grandmother did nothing. Like, she came home, she took off his shoes, his socks, she rubbed his feet, she made him dinner, she dressed him. Like, that was their life. So when me and Vinny got married, like before the kids, I used to go, even now I go to AC sometimes, for quarantine with my cousins. And he used to sit at my husband's house. He's like, "You make her go out? You make her go to Atlantic City?" I'm like, "What do you mean you make her?" Yeah. It's to them, it was like a whole another world. It's insane.
But our grandmother on my father's side, she always did things. She was always out and about, right, Lee?
Mine too.
She was
older, and my grandfather passed away. My grandfather, she was a widow. My grandmother on my father's side was a widow for like 15 years. So she lived her life, that lady. But my mother's side, they were like, they lived. My grandmother lived to serve my grandfather. It was insane. Right. Yeah. And I used to tell her, if that was me, we would be divorced. I used to tell my grandfather all the time, me and you would never live together. Because it was just a different time. No, we'd never make it. Imagine rubbing your husband's feet. Get out of here. Come on.
Never.
No. It's a different time. But then again, you have girls coming to Jamie's house at 10:00 at night. I would never. I wasn't allowed to be out of my house at 12 at 8 o'clock. I had to be
home at 11:30 till I was 21.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
I got my driver's license. I had my own car. I had to pay for the insurance. That was the rule. My dad paid for the car. I had to work and pay for the insurance. A senior in high school, the car had to be in the driveway at 11:30. My curfew was 12:30. What kind of fucking sense was that?
Yeah. What were we going to do? Walk for the other hour?
I had to I had to make my friend pick me up for another hour to hang out. Because, my father's theory was, excuse my language, Bhutaners only hung out after 12:30. That was it. I hung out and we all congregate. Right.
We can go drive around at 12:30, see where all the Bhutaners are.
We'll see where all the Bhutaners are.
And they're in Woodrow.
12:30 or the Bhutaners are.
My son goes, "I can't wait to ride my bike through Woodrow." I go, "You're not riding your bike with the backpack. Get out of here."
Yeah, sure. Never.
No. So we're doing the same thing.
Different times, I guess,
Yeah. It is different with boys too, though.
Yes, with my brother could do no wrong. He's still Jesus Christ. He never and he was the baby. So it was me. I got the shit end of the stick because I was the oldest. So I was always the higher rules with me. They lowered it a little bit with my sister, and then my brother could do whatever. Because my father's theory was my brother can't get pregnant. But, hello, he can get somebody pregnant,
But you don't think of it that way.
You don't, and that's old school,
Yeah.
Old school. But what are you gonna do? Different times.
Very different.
How are you gonna be with your kids? Strict with James?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be probably with him everywhere. I can't get away from him. It gives me anxiety to get away from him.
She's gonna be on spring break with them. She can go James and one funny mommy. She'll be like,
95 years old. I can't. I'm just getting anxiety away from me. I don't know why.
On the booze cruise.
I can't.
In the foam party, like.
I would love to go to a foam party.
I would love to.
I get take me with you. I'll come.
I want to go.
I'd kill to go to a foam party right now.
Right, you know,
why don't we do it outside?
We'll do it at Crafty.
We'll close down Main Street and we'll do a phone party. I mean,
do a phone party. Do you think he'll let us do it in the alleyway?
Maybe Kids in Shape will share their driveway, and Ingrid will give them.
We'll call it Moms Out of Shape.
Moms Out of Shape.
Moms with shapes.
That's a good one, Moms with shapes. And then we'll have Ingrid from Main Street handing out.
Make us all. Where is Ingrid?
I don't know why when I drink that I feel skinny.
Almond monkey.
I feel like it's healthy. Just like when you walk into like Trader Joe's, I automatically feel like I'm fit.
You're healthy. Yes. I do the same thing. I'll make cauliflower rice.
If I walk into Whole Foods, I'm gonna walk in like Giselle. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna feel like I am in. I do. Sometimes I just look at like the quinona. What is it? Quinona? And I'm like,
quinoa? Quinona.
I don't know what it is. I go, so people just see me looking at it. I go,
no, let me tell you something. My sister was on a live the other day, and 2 people came on from Canada. And I had to explain to her what she said to them, how was your 4th of July?
No, they
were like, we don't celebrate 4th of July. She couldn't understand why they don't celebrate 4th of July.
So I said, happy 4th of July. They go, no, for you. I said, no, I'm wishing you one too. They go, it's not my 4th of July. And I didn't understand what she meant. And then she said, it's Canada Day. So I said, oh, is that what you do? And I was trying to figure it out. I said, what is it? Right?
This is the person that spent hours on the bathroom floor studying.
Straight A
student.
Didn't want to miss the day.
Thousands of dollars were paid to that education, and he doesn't know why Canada doesn't celebrate.
I said, you too. I said, you too. And she went, no, you. I said,
because I don't celebrate 4th of July. What do you mean you don't celebrate the 4th of July?
I didn't get it.
I wanted to kill her.
So imagine her in Cancun. Have you ever been?
You went to Cancun, right? You went to Cancun.
I didn't.
I went twice.
Jamie, everybody thought I was in Cancun when it was my sister, remember?
Yeah.
They go, we saw you. I said, I wasn't there.
They said, we saw you on the plane. I'm like, I wasn't there.
Like, no, I wasn't.
They think we're the same person. I don't know why. My sweet 16, remember? Hey, and you went. People were congratulating me. I'm like, I'm.
And I went
like, you're a friend.
And she was going,
you're a friend.
How do you know it's not her?
Yeah. How do you know it wasn't like, what happened? And I was standing right next to her. And I went, and she went.
Big puffy dress, Lisa? Or no?
She had a masquerade ball. Forget it.
I had a masquerade ball.
No.
Big, huge dress. Tremendous dress. I thought who I was. And my sister was just standing right next to me, and they were going, happy sweet 16.
I looked like mother of the bride what I was wearing.
Yeah, she looked like she was giving away she was giving away her son.
Oh, stop. Stop. Too funny. But sweet 16s now, forget it.
You need a whole
you need a bridal party to be in sweet 16 now. You got ushers, you got the
dais outfits. Yeah. Everybody has to.
It's insane. I went to one. It's crazy. Like the girls have to buy dresses. Imagine why the color. Your friends. Yes,
they all have to wear the same color.
Yeah.
Every single.
I don't even want any
girls went to
be the center of attention on the sweet 16.
But every single one of my girls went to, they had to buy the dresses, the same dresses.
So
that's crazy. But that's another thing my mother would never put up with.
No, me neither. My mother would have told me no. No.
My mother would have done it. My mother's a little extra.
Yeah?
Yeah, she would have been in.
No. She would have complained the whole time, but she would have did it. She would have complained the whole time.
Oh, your mother would have been in the sweet 16. No.
Yeah. Oh, no. She wouldn't have participated, but she would have got us like the dress or whatever. Like, cause she
would have complained the whole time, but she would have did it.
Yeah. Too funny. But anyway, ladies, we have 3 minutes. Todd's going to come on real quick and talk about his next show, Gotham Trinity After Dark. Hey, Todd.
Hey, what's up, ladies?
Todd.
Hi. How's good? How are you?
I'm doing good.
How's everything going? How was your night? How did you enjoy the program tonight?
I loved it.
It's fun, right? I mean, it allows you to kick back and unwind and, just kind of, it's an adult time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
I think this has legs. So when we start the Staten Island Network and we do this show, I think you need to be involved in this program whenever this starts again and we actually get some sponsorships and all that good stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, she yeah, Lisa and Jane.
Both of you.
Yeah. And you too, Todd. Why are you hidden? I wouldn't expect I didn't expect to see you. I got to tell you now. You came on that screen. I said, "Who is this?"
So
you should not be
So also hidden is Jen Ratigliano, who's directing. It's our production company, Gotham Trinity Productions, who's hosting this. And I'm here to actually plug Gotham After Dark. That's been a show that we've been doing at night during quarantine. So
plugs.
Lisa's all about the plugs.
Plugs. All about the plugs. Hey, can you plug anything? Do you have any performances coming up, or where can we see you next?
Wow, performance.
I'm
going to tap dance.
She's
going to tap dance in the kitchen.
I'll plug. I'll be at CVS tomorrow.
Lee, you're going to twerk and tap dance.
Well, did I miss you twerking? Did you wind up twerking? I'm sorry. Did I miss that or not?
She didn't.
I twerk very good, Todd.
Can you show me maybe another time?
I'll twerk.
Hey now.
I'll twerk. My husband has videos of it. But Jamie and Natalie, remember you took videos of us twerking?
She did it. She did an instructional video to my friend.
Because she didn't know how to twerk.
My parents' kitchen on how to twerk.
What are you?
She goes, Lisa, how are you doing that?
She said,
"What was that?"
Yeah,
how are you twerking? By the way, like what is involved in the? Is it hips? Is it ass? Like how are you moving? I'm just trying to learn.
It, Todd. I can't describe it.
It just happens naturally for you.
I'm just so good at it. Yes.
You're just so good.
It's a gift.
So good at it.
This is why she was the captain of the cheerleading team.
And I danced school for 12 years.
And danced for 12 years.
Horizon.
I was paying attention during the whole captain cheerleading thing, and then two roads diverge at whatever the hell it is, and you went the cheerleading route. Was that right?
I picked it because I was the captain, Todd. I was loyal to my team.
She had to, Todd. She was loyal.
I had to, Todd. I was loyal to my team. I wasn't going to let them down. They needed me.
So Tigers, they rock on to the break of dawn.
Forget about it. I was the Tigers. We rocked on. We rocked on to the break of dawn. And now what?
Oh, wow.
I still remember that song with a hip hop. Just
don't stop. We will make your body rock.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to see you twerk to that.
Lee, you should put the costume on.
Yes.
Do you think that would fit my left thigh? That was about, I would say, a good 85 to 95 pounds ago.
So that was a
long time.
That was before we had my second stomach.
Oh, you
That was before we had my second stomach. So that was good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck was I about to ask you? God damn it, I lost it. Anyway, well, ladies, I hope you had fun. I think we're going to do this again. Jamie, I hear we have to chat because we got to get you on. Yes, we want to get you on the Staten Island Live Together SI Business Spotlight.
I'll be happy to be spotlighted.
Oh, hi, Todd. Hi, remember me?
Oh yeah.
Hi, yeah,
hi, Colette.
Thanks. Yeah, hi. Thanks.
If you want to be on too, you could be on as well.
Oh, thanks.
Colette, look what I have on, Colette. Colette's going to be very mad. Look what I have on.
Oh yeah. Hey, who wants some? If you ladies would like some swag,
I don't do tank tops.
No,
okay,
I have a t-shirt.
I don't do round
too.
You can have the size small t-shirt that they gave
so
me.
So just hold it like this then.
I can't wear a round neck. I'll take a tank. I can't wear a round neck.
You want a tank? All right. We'll get you a tank.
I can't wear a round neck. I don't look good. I mean, come on. What am I going to do with a round neck? Suffocate myself. I can't. I hate it. I get very claustrophobic. Unless it has a cut.
You cut it off the shoulder.
Unless it
yes.
It's not Staten Island if there's not a cold shoulder.
No.
Yeah.
You need it.
You need it.
Gotta go like this for Staten Island.
Whoa, hey now.
This means from the South Shore. This means from the North
South Shore. Staten Island. You can always tell by the cold shoulder.
Damn, my goodness.
Cold shoulder.
This is Gotham After Dark type of material when the clothes start coming off. I mean, this is wild.
Todd, I got to tell you the truth now. I'll say it since we know each other so long. You appeared out of nowhere. And I said,
yes.
This coming in this combo? Did you die? We all died. We all went.
I think everyone was just kind of overwhelmed to hear a man voice on an all-female show.
Like,
but
no,
I saw your face.
You're on the curtain.
I think Lisa was the most interested. Lisa was like, ooh.
I couldn't believe he just appeared out of nowhere. I went, who's this? I said, who is this coming in our conversation? I didn't know what to expect.
I thoroughly enjoying the conversation. I actually just got back from Staten Island myself. I live in Jersey, and I was tuning in, and I enjoyed every second of it. But I just thought I had a couple questions just to clarify some things that you said, specifically the cheerleading and twerking. I had to go to when's the foam party? When are we doing a foam party?
Yeah, where can we do one, guys?
We got to talk to
We
kids.
can do it at Ariana South. That's where our office is.
Have a foam party for us.
Where is your office?
Ariana South.
Hi, Ariana. I love her. She's a dog. We can do that.
Yeah. How does that sound, Lisa?
Lisa will do anything you say, Todd, I think.
We'll put a little corner up.
We'll all love to be in a foam party. No? Good for us.
Yeah.
We need that horn from Cancun, like, you know that horn?
Oh, that's the DJ's horn. Come on now, Jamie.
No, you're young. That's why you think it's the DJ's horn.
No, it's not. She's right.
It's the official. Wait, what horn is it now?
An air horn. She's talking about.
How old are you, Todd?
You never heard.
I'm gonna be 35.
Thank you.
2 weeks.
There you go.
I'll be 41 in 2 weeks, and it's the Cancun horn.
Oh, sorry.
It's an actual air horn. She wants an actual air horn.
So DJ's got it from Cancun? Hold on. This just in. Breaking news. This is bull.
No, it's an actual air horn.
Yeah.
You never heard? Fat man scoop, crooked glare, fat man scoop, glare. You never heard
Yeah.
that?
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Todd? Come on.
I hate my name.
You know, I never went to
hate my
DJs.
name.
I literally never went to DJs, and last year, my sister took me.
Maybe
It was my first time. I had a great time, and it was Charlie Cavallo was the DJ, who was like every girl had him for their Sweet 16. So I went on the perfect night because it was great music, and we had a great time. But I never, before 40 years old, went to DJs.
Meaning, I've never been.
I wasn't a showgirl.
I never went.
Our little sister had all the shirts. She was in the themes. She met a husband there.
Yep.
Never.
We should
never
broadcast live from there. I think we should all go down there. Everyone on this screen.
I heard they lost their liquor license.
Yeah,
Liquor.
because of COVID. Yeah.
Because of COVID.
You just got. You got to be smiling. You got to be dancing. You got to be shake that ass. Anyone who's been to
We could do
DJs.
the thing now. The phone party.
The phone party.
Yes.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
Lisa,
We don't
Done.
have to worry about them losing their license. It's already gone. Done.
It's gone.
That's it. Who cares?
Bring her on.
BYOB.
Bring a flask.
Bring a flask. That's classy. See, Lisa, you're a classy broad.
Thank you.
I dig that. Just bring your own flask. All right. It's 10:21. I'm Gotham After Dark's up next. You guys round out the show. Pleasure meeting everybody. Everybody, like I just met Adriana. Although Adriana, I met today for the first time. Did you mention that?
No, I did not. I did not. I went to go grab the donations for the teacher's basket that we're delivering on Tuesday. That's where I got my swag, and I got you a T-shirt too, Colette.
Oh, thank you.
We need T-shirts.
Thanks,
for Lisa and
Jamie, at least you'll get.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. So I'm
I know, Lisa. I had the same reaction when I met Todd the first time. Do you remember that, Adriana?
I was blown away.
I think
when we did the village thing. And I was like, oh, hello.
Bunch. And then he came in. I went,
I think she likes his name is Todd too.
no, what's that guy? You know who he looks like? You know who he looks like, Jamie, from Party of Five, the one with the blue eyes?
Fox? What's his name? Is
Fox,
it Fox?
right? Fox, something
Fox.
Fox.
Yes. Right? Yes.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
Scott. No, something Scott.
Oh, Scott.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Abeo? No.
No.
He just,
No.
and you know what's so funny? He celebrated. He celebrated his
Scott
14-year
Wolf.
wedding
Scott
anniversary.
Wolf.
Scott Wolf. That's it.
Just celebrated his 14-year wedding anniversary. Okay.
Who?
I don't know.
Scott
Listen,
Wolf.
guys, what are we doing?
Scott Wolf? She doesn't know the 4th of July is not a holiday celebrated in Canada, but she knows Scott Wolf's anniversary.
Hello much. Word not bothered often.
All right, ladies. They're telling us that we got to go.
Yeah,
we got one
go.
day.
Bye, guys.
Thank you
Bye,
so much.
guys.
So much fun.
Photography, one funny mommy. Love you both. And I'll see you
Thank
Monday
you.
for drop off.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night, everyone. Have
Good
a
night.